Have you ever been caught in information overload and your head is so crowded that you just have no idea where to start? Too much information, too many different opinions, too many strategies, too much, and it just makes your head cave in. Now, this is one important session if you are planning to start or scale a business and have the right focus. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Mariella from E-Cono-Me, and this is the second session that we are going to have coaching for the difference that there is between people who succeed and people who fail. And I am sure that you want to be with the people who succeed, and therefore these sessions are absolutely invaluable to help you get the right strategies for your business. So the next topic I really want to focus on today is information overload. You know, as a beginner, you're bound to be totally overwhelmed, and there is so much information that you have access to that it really confuses you. I recently wrote an article in our website, E-Cono-Me.com, and I'll leave a link for that below. And this is why you have to have a business mentor, because like I discussed in this article, you are going to be guaranteed early failure if you have information overload. The internet, like I said, is so full of free but very jumbled information. So when you're a beginner, you will not be able to make heads or tails out of it, and you will just literally lose the wood for the trees. You'll end up chasing your tail, and you start picking and collecting information here, there, and it's like you have bits and pieces of a jigsaw puzzle which you never manage to complete and have the full picture. Whereas when you have a mentor, you will have the literal step-by-step strategy on how you are going to map out your own business so that you are guaranteed success. So the advantage of having a business mentor is that a mentor will literally sift the chaff from the grain, so to speak, and give you the step-by-step guidance that it's purely valuable information and not just sales content and not just a lot of talk and direction, but actually the step-by-step valuable information that you need to piece your jigsaw together and to have the complete picture. Because otherwise there is so much clutter that you might manage to make it on your own, but you would be doing it haphazardly and without structure. So you need to avoid getting into a situation of paralysis by analysis, where you have information overload and you simply can't even pin yourself down to make one single decision as to how you want to structure your own business. So when you keep consuming information that's literally thrown your way, it's like hailing ice balls. You have sometimes to duck it in order not to be able to be hit and hurt with so much information. And all you will manage to do is procrastinate because you don't know what to do with all this information overload. And sometimes it's like 1 year down the line, you know you've collected a lot of information, and then it's 2 years down the line and you still haven't started your business. Now, a business coach will hold your hand. A business coach will guide you and will guide you through the jungle of information. And this is what we teach in our course, which actually is so valuable because it literally opens the doors with the keys that you already have, with the potential of keys that you already hold. So I'm going to explain how information overload happens, and if some of this resonates with you, you will be able to know that you are in the right spot in order to fix this. So information overload usually happens when you start out with something new. And this can happen with anything. If you're starting to learn the guitar, if you're starting to play any other musical instrument, if you take up a new sport, but it happens especially if you're starting a new business. It's really the same with everything else in life. Even if you're developing a relationship with someone, you feel so in love the first couple of months that you meet, but actually what really happens is that as you go along, you start really discovering the other person and either really falling in love with that person, or else you will realize that it doesn't work for you or for him or for her, and it cannot happen. So it's like that with life. And the other thing is that, so much information sometimes, and especially so many people are marketing products and are giving you an overload of bits of information and literally pulling the carpet from under your feet because you're so close to getting the information, but you never get the structure. Do you feel that happens? Well, you are in the right place, because this is valuable information that will also take you step by step. So stay tuned till the very end, because I have something special for you as you progress along this coaching course today. So how are you going to overcome this? First of all, you need to have focus. Focus is so important, and it is the number one most important thing in any business model. Whether you're starting a brick and mortar business, whether you're starting a digital business, whether you're starting your own course, focus is of absolute necessity. And the other thing is, you don't need to learn everything before you can start producing your own content. You always have to remember that you already know more than enough, and you are in advance, a lot more in advance than the person who is following you. So you could consume and learn information as you go along, and you feed in return this information to the person that you are yourself coaching. So do get ahead of yourself, but you don't need to learn everything, because actually it's your clients who will teach you most. It's your clients who will open up a lot of apertures with the questions that they will ask you, with the direction that they will take you. And there is where you need to focus well and do better research, so you'll be better prepared to answer any needs, any questions, anything that your clients are going to need. But always remember that you're valuable, that the information you have, the skills you have are so, so important, and they are valuable to people who know a lot less than you and who will be prepared to pay you for this valuable information and the style by which you will teach it to your own clients. Do we get that? So very, very important, stay in focus. Once you're established in your area of expertise, and your focus is right there, you will get people who are appreciative of what you're giving them. You will engage people with your personality. You will go much faster. You will propel much faster, and you will start becoming a lot more professional in whatever it is that you're doing. But if you keep thinking that you need more information, you need to collect more information, you need to go into this information overload, it will only delay your success. In fact, you will arrive at your successful destination much faster if you start producing valuable content. So what you need to do is you need to focus on the proven steps that I can also reveal to you in my coaching program. I teach this on a very regular basis to whoever subscribes to my coaching course, Mind Your Business, Make Money in Your Sleep. And sometimes it means that you need to actually unsubscribe to a lot of email lists that are superfluous, that are just cluttering your inbox, and sometimes they have these fantastic titles and all they do is draw you in, and you only find yourself to be going into another conundrum of information overload. So try not to create your own overwhelm, okay, with too much clutter. When you subscribe to hundreds of channels, you will get information overload, clearly. And because everyone has his own way of coaching, and you will find people telling you to do this and then to do that and then to do different structures. And if you're new, this is going to create so much confusion. So stick to one mentor that you like, that you resonate with, that you find that the tempo works well with you, that you find will hold your hand that will walk you through, that will be empathic, and stop going into every direction. If need be, as I said, unsubscribe to use a lot of stuff that's not useful in your life. I can, vouch for this because I've tried it myself. I've been coached by a few exceptionally good mentors, and a good coach will fast track you to your angle, and therefore you can cut all the zigzag and you can really arrive at your destination much quicker. Now that is my session for today, and tomorrow we go into a new session, and this will be procrastination. And we're going to have a very good chat about this, because we will end procrastination for good. So if you want to know more about this, please subscribe to my channel, and also put a like if you've enjoyed this video, and please do come back tomorrow as we complete the first set of 3 modules in what makes a difference between having success in your business to having failure in your business. I'll see you in the next video.